I hate the question, is ETH a security? And I hate it because I think it's misleading. Because really the question you're asking is, should we be worried about this crypto investment because of the government? And that question in general is not a bad question to crypto in general. If you're invested in crypto, you need to be aware that attacks from the government are definitely possible. They're certainly a bit harassing in general. And it's a concern, and it needs to be part of when you're managing risk and you're determining the risk of any crypto investment. You need to determine the risk. And that doesn't just mean, is it a security? That's not the only risk. The government can attack Tether. What would that do to crypto prices of all of them? They can attack any crypto investment. Is it a security? Right? Now, Bitcoin is pretty safe from, is it a security? Doesn't mean it's safe. They want to capture Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not, there's no decentralized exchanges trading Bitcoin. I mean, when I say no, certainly not a lot of volume. Most of the volume is on centralized exchanges. They could attack those exchanges. They all have risks from the government. So this question, when you ask it, now I'm going to get into the details of that specific question. I'll address Michael Saylor. And we'll talk about Gary Gensler, the SEC chairman, and some other things. But what I don't like, what happens is people say, oh, invest in crypto, but don't invest in Ethereum because Ethereum might be a security. It's such a narrow use of the problem of the government in crypto. And it's misleading a lot of beginners into thinking, oh, I don't mind investing in all these shitcoins, but I won't invest in Ethereum because it's a security. Okay. So, is it a security? Listen, first of all, I mean, this law that was written 100 years ago, does it make any sense? Maybe it makes some sense, or maybe it used to 100 years ago. I don't know. I'm not. Here's the thing. What the SEC is supposed to be doing, they're not doing. What they're supposed to be doing is protecting small investors. Are they doing that? Am I the only one who sees scams all over the place in crypto? Is the SEC stopping it? I probably do more to promote against scams and ripoffs and things that hurt small investors than the SEC. With my tiny channel in the last 4 years, I probably helped more people than the SEC has. What are they doing? I remember BitConnect was the most obvious Ponzi scheme I've ever seen. And there were ads all through 2017. Every crypto video began with an ad about BitConnect. Did they do anything? I mean, before it crashed, before it stole everybody's money, did they do anything? EOS, it was like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't a scam, per se. It was obviously ripping off a bunch of investors. Did they educate people? No, I did. Most of you didn't listen to me, but whatever. And they're trying to stop airdrops. What is an airdrop? You get free tokens. Why would you want to stop that if you cared about investors? You may say, oh, well, it's not a real this and that. And maybe there's some explanation, but they're giving free something to investors. DXDY had an airdrop, and they decided to pay attention to the SEC. And so they didn't send any to U.S. investors. So that was the SEC protecting them. So this is the SEC that was so great. As Elon Musk famously says, I do not respect the SEC. Gary Gensler does one thing, and that's try to protect big banks. That's it. Now, what would happen if ETH was declared a security? So then it can't be traded on centralized exchanges in the U.S., and a lot of Ethereum developers would probably have to leave the United States. It would be bad for the U.S. if the U.S. tried to make Ethereum illegal. But that would be pretty stupid. It's so stupid. So Gary, what he does is try to intimidate and scare crypto projects and hand tie them so that the banks are protected. He's not actually doing stuff for real. And if he really came out and said, ETH is a security, that would be such a disaster for the U.S. and U.S. regulations and him in general, I don't think he would do it. It's too stupid. And as much as he's, ill motivated or whatever you want to call it, he's trying to help big banks. I mean, I don't think he's a moron. He just cares about his job and banks. Collin Belton is a smart guy I follow. I also want to talk about Michael Saylor. Before you tune out, let's do Michael Saylor. So here's the thing with Michael Saylor. So I always talk about, don't listen to morons. And I'm usually talking about, some 19-year-old, YouTuber, who's maybe not even a moron. But it's like, why would you listen to him when you could be listening to people with great experience? And Michael Saylor is not a moron. Okay, yes, I get that. But when it comes to crypto, he's kind of a newbie. He's only owns Bitcoin. I don't even know that he's possibly underwater at this point. I don't know. He's not the best. I would not follow him. And he had one tweet that when I read this, I just thought, okay, this guy, he's not thinking through things deeply. I'm sorry. He tweeted this. It was months ago, but everyone in crypto industry would benefit if analysts segmented the market into crypto assets like Bitcoin, crypto applications, Ethereum, and currencies like Tether. Ethereum is not an application. It's a platform. Applications are built on top of it. He doesn't even understand what Ethereum is. And by making a tweet like that, that just tells me it's one thing to have it in your head, but to tweet it out means he's not thinking that deeply. He's not that careful. And I don't listen to him. Again, maybe he doesn't qualify as the morons I yell about, but he doesn't qualify as top crypto people in the world that I follow. So I don't listen to him. Okay? I don't care what he says. And again, I say this all the time. What you don't understand is not only is it good to listen to smart people, it is bad to listen to anyone other than the top people. So if he's on a thing, it's not even that, oh, I'm not trying to listen to him. Oh, he's not on my follow list. Like, I'll turn it off if he's on because I think he's misleading me because he's not a top dude. Now, Collin Belton, Collin, Belton is a guy I follow. Crypto legal expert, smart guy, for when it comes to crypto legal at least. And he made a couple tweets that I think put it together regarding SEC. The SEC asked for engagement and then stonewalls participants. SEC engages in campaigns of, quote, asking projects for, quote, voluntary info disclosures, particularly DeFi projects, under the guise of, quote, wanting to understand more, only to subsequently hint there may be illegal activity they refuse to identify. And then the other thing, too, is they want you to, register. And then if you get registered, what does that get you? Like, sort of, what are you going to do if you're a crypto security? They're going to put you on the NASDAQ? No. And now now it's illegal to go on decentralized exchanges. Like, it's all his point, what Goldman Gary does. Goldman Gary Gensler, SEC chairman, he just wants to intimidate and scare crypto developers. He wants to hold back you little investors who are making money, right? And he's protecting his big bank buddies, and he wants his big job. He wants promotions from him and the big banks who pay for all his shit. So, trying to have fear out there around Ethereum, that's what he wants to do. That's his thing. And I mean, listen, like I said, with all crypto, I think that they could close the bridge, make it illegal for you to convert dollars into crypto. Someday I wouldn't be surprised if we see that. They may make it illegal. If you have crypto coming in, you can't convert to dollars. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see that. Attacking stable coins because it's funding terrorists. They go after, stable coins. Could happen. There's so many things. That's part of my calculation. I own a lot of dollars, sitting in Bank of America earning 0%. I got legacy stocks, you know, in E-Trade, where I'm protected with this, you know, E-Trade owes me, E-Trade doesn't have it, but their, you know, broker-dealer owes E-Trade and they don't have it, and then whatever it is, the settlement house has supposedly the stock certificate proof, and they've probably lent it out to 3 other people. I got my money in that Ponzi scheme because I understand the government can come after it, but you know, I also have a lot of money in crypto. And again, if they do attack Ethereum or crypto, it's not going to change the end result. It will hurt prices in the short run. If they say Ethereum's a security, the price will go down. There will be problems. It will hurt. But it's not going to change the ultimate future of crypto winning. And, you know, if they only attacked Ethereum and not other crypto platforms, then I guess, you know, that could give other platforms a chance. And I would diversify. I'd go to Uniswap and buy, you know, I would trade some. But, you know, the point is, if you're concerned, you need to be concerned about the government and crypto. That's a risk that you need to be aware of. But don't apply that risk only to Ethereum. Okay? Apply it to all crypto. And that's, you know, I hate that topic, but at least now I finally made that video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. In the Discord, I exchange in the comments below. I read them all. I comment. Let me know what you think. I make a video. I'm making one every day. Since in January, it's in 2022. One a day. Subscribe so you're not be sure you don't miss one. Dropping nuggets. Science. Dropping science every day. Hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think. Thank you.